Hey there everyone, welcome to another video of Fox Android. So this video will be the fourth video of our real-time database using Kotlin series, right? So in the last three videos we have learned how to read, write and update data to the real-time database. So in this video we'll be learning how to delete the data from real-time database, right? So let me just demonstrate what we're gonna get by the end of this video. So if you can see on my mobile screen, there is this one edit text fields which asks for the username, and there is one button delete data. So if I enter any username into the edit text field and press delete data, then that particular user data should be deleted from our database. So let me enter a username. For example, if I enter Chris M, and now if I press delete data, so you can see this user has been deleted, right? So this is what we'll be getting by the end of this video. So to implement the same thing into your Android application, make sure you watch this video till the end. So without much ado, let's get started. So guys, if you're new to this channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button and press the bell notification icon for receiving the notification of the upcoming videos. And by the end of the video, if you like the video, make sure to hit that thumbs up button as well. So I've already designed this screen and we're not going to discuss the designing part of this screen, right? Because this is just a simple screen and there's one edit text and a button on the screen, right? So we'll directly dive into the backend code. So I request you guys to watch the previous videos if you do not have a basic idea how Kotlin works, right? I have explained all the things in that. So whatever we have discussed in the last videos, we're not going to discuss in this, right? So let me just start the code. So the very first thing we'll do is we'll create the view binding variable for this particular activity, right? And then we create database reference variable, right? So let me now set the on-click listener on the delete data button. So here what we'll do is we'll capture the username entered by the user into this variable called username. So binding dot username dot text dot toString, right? So we got the username. Now we'll check if the username is not empty, then what we'll do is we'll call a method delete data and we'll pass this username as an argument, right? Just don't worry about this method, we'll create this in a while. Else if the field is empty, we're gonna raise a toast which says please enter the username, right? So now let us create this method. So first we'll get the reference of our database dot get reference, and we'll get the reference till the users node, right? So this is not new, we are doing this for the last three videos. And now we'll just refer to the child, and the name of that node will be the username entered by the user, and we'll use the method remove value. Now we'll set the on success listener, right? And here we'll raise a toast and we'll also attach the on failure listener, and we'll raise a toast here as well which says failed. That means we are unable to remove that user, and here the message will be successfully deleted, right? Successfully deleted. So that is all we need to do. So the main method that we want to call is, after getting the reference to that particular node that we want to delete, then we have to call this method, remove value, right? So this is the main thing we have to do to delete the data from the real-time database. Now I'll just quickly make sure that this is the launcher activity for our app. Okay, so now let me quickly install this app to my cell phone and check if it is working fine or not, right? So guys, the app has been installed to my cell phone, as you can see on my mobile screen. Let us just try to delete a user. For example, let us delete this top user, James C, the username. Now if I just press delete data, so you can see the user has been successfully deleted. So I guess we have successfully implemented the delete feature into our Android application, right? And I hope that you guys have understood the code. In case of any doubt, as always, you can ask me in the comment section, or you can DM me on Instagram. I'll be more than happy to help you guys. And if you like the video, make sure to hit that thumbs up button. And in case you are new to this channel or has not subscribed to this channel yet, please hit that subscribe button and press the bell notification icon for receiving the notification of the upcoming videos. So that was it for today's video. See you in another video. Bye.